Hello, and welcome to another update video about Doge. The Doge chart continues to be in a corrective phase. The situation is still, you could say unchanged. We haven't seen much movement on Friday. I have added, however, a micro resistance area to the chart, which is located between 34.3 cents and 35.29, which means that as long as the market is holding below micro resistance, we have no indication at all that a low has formed. Just looking at it qualitatively, we could easily get one more low here, even in the yellow scenario, which is a slightly more bullish wave count. So we need to talk about the important parameters on this chart, specifically the support area between 25 cents and 28.5 cents should still be relevant, because if the market cannot reverse after the next low, it is very likely that the yellow count as it is will be invalidated. Now, the yellow scenario suggests that on the 20th of December, a larger degree fourth wave bottomed, and we formed a 1-2 setup. So wave 1 to the upside, a possible impulse, and the wave 2 as a, you could say, corrective bounce. No, not corrective bounce, more like a corrective sideways correction. It's just essentially a sideways correction. There was an attempted rally. It failed in 3 waves. So it can only be a B wave, probably, if this is the yellow count. So it's a corrective rally. And then we had a C wave down, which might see one more low. Yeah, looking at the microstructure, and this aligns very well with one of the scenarios presented on the Bitcoin chart. We're dealing with a 5-wave move down, typically in a C wave. I mean, you can always, I could make a case the low is in, but it just hasn't given me any impulsive development from the low. But I would use that 35.3 cent level as indication that a low is in. Until then, one more low seems likely. And that one more low, where could it go? Where could that one more low test support? And you can see that this last low tested the 38.2 retracement. Let me just double check. Track the wave 1. Pullback. Yeah. So it tested the 38.2 retracement, where the previous lows were positioned as well. Next support would be 30.3 cents and then 29.3. This is only a, and I'm going to add the last one as well, 27.9 cents. This is only a support area we could watch here just for a possible reaction. I'll make it small. Don't want to have it, it's not a massive support area. This one below is more important because if the market cannot hold this upper support, which now goes down to 27.9 cents, well, then we have to say that wave 4, which presumably bottomed on the 20th of December, never finished. And this is all part of a wider, more complex correction, which could, for example, be, let's actually show that in green, because green is the scenario for a wider wave 4. It would probably be a W, X, Y, X, Z pattern. So this would be in the green count, the option of one more low. But this is a pattern that could also morph a little more along the way. So for example, if we see a break above resistance and there's an indication a low of sorts is in place, but it then doesn't rally impulsively and it doesn't rally strongly in a third wave, well, it might all be part of a Z wave, like as a more complex correction. Yeah, so it's just something to be aware of. But for now, there is no evidence at all that a low is in place, but I'm watching the resistance parameters, and we also have support levels to watch for the next swing low. That's the update about Doge. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.